Food for thought. This is kind of again psychology. This is going back to my love for how the human brain work, right? If this one is a bit um, with a touchy subject, right? So it's self love versus relationship love. I feel like a lot of people are having a hard time loving themselves, and because they have a hard time loving themselves, they jump from relationship to relationship. How many of your friends, how many people that you know are not able to be single for a while? And I feel like that comes from a lack of self love. I feel like that comes from a lack of self confidence. Is I cannot be generalizing, but I do feel, and again, that's my opinion. Maybe I'm fucking wrong. Who knows, bro? Who knows? NOSE. Who knows? Yeah. So, how many? I think every single person that's watching this, that's if I feel this and I stay at home, most of the time you guys are the same. Um, we have friends who were jumping from relationship to relationship, and it's almost as if they needed to be in a relationship to prove, hey, I'm worth it. You don't need somebody to prove your worth, and I feel like if you are that kind of person and you need somebody to prove your worth, or to love you, I feel like again this is coming from you. Like you don't feel like you're worth it, or you don't feel love, and I think actually it's not me. I was dating this girl, right? And she was making me watch RuPaul Drag Race. You know when you're in love when you watch RuPaul Drag Race and you actually like the show because of her, right? And that was years ago. um and it was a time where I was still trying to understand who I was. I wasn't loving myself, and of all people, a drag queen said, "If you don't love yourself, who the fuck is gonna love you?" And that made so much sense. That made so much sense. I feel like if you don't love yourself, how can you love somebody else? And my issue with that is, again, I'm not trying to judge. I'm not trying to pass a judgment. I'm not pointing fingers. Everybody's entitled to do whatever the fuck they want. But I feel that you're coming in a relationship because you want to feel love, you want to feel self love. You're jumping from relationship to relationship to just be with somebody to validate yourself. And you're putting this extra pressure on somebody that might not want it, might not deserve it. Everybody's dealing with their own shit. So you're putting that shit on somebody, right? And yet, one way, yes, and another way, no, because there's might be a person who's more, stable, who has experienced more of life, and is able to take you under the wing and be like, "Yo, I understand how you feel. This, I'm gonna help you, right?" But then again, you're putting pressure on somebody that doesn't necessarily need the pressure, and although I understand it, I still think it's shitty. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Again, it's really hard not to love yourself, and I understand that this kind of this fear, right? There's this fear of looking yourself in the mirror and feeling nothing. I think it's super hard. I think it's super difficult for a person, and I think we need distraction um, to feeling that way. And a good distraction to feeling that way is probably somebody else. Again, I almost never. I had a couple of relationships. I had like four. I had more than that, but I don't count like less than 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So yeah, so I'm not the person with the most experience, but from being around people that are jumping from couple to couple, I understand that this is not healthy, and it's sad because those people are always saying, "Oh, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Um, he was an asshole. I don't understand. I could have loved him." Oh, I can understand, right? So yeah, so just food for thought. I love you guys. Peace.